Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our presentation about CZ Republic country. In our present, we will focus on 5 points, which is background, culture, political infrastructure, and latest issue. This is our group member.
Hello madam, my name is Amaran son of Rajendra. So this is our background of Cheese Republic. Here is the overview of the background of Cheese Republic, covering its region, population, flag, currency, language, religion and history. My first point is about the regions. The Cheese Republic is the landlocked country in Central Europe, bordering to the west by Germany, to the south by Austria, to the end by Slovakia, and it to the northeast by Poland. It is organized into 14 administrative areas with Prague serving as both the capital and distinction administrative unit. The regions include Prague, Central Bohemia, South Bohemia, Pleasant, Varia, Karelia, Usti Hetlevenia, Liberia, Hatrek, Kralev, Vasonia, South Moravia, Olivia, Zealand, Moravia, Silesia. My second point is the population. The Czech Republic have a population of around 10.53 million people as per my most recent information update in 2023. It is the one of the Europe is most densely populated countries. The majority of the population is Czech with a small percentage of Slovaks, German and others. Moving to my third point is the flag. The Czech Republic flag is made up with two horizontal bands of white and red with the blue triangle protruding from the hoist side. It was approved in 1920 and is a blend of Bohemia's white and Moravia's red traditional colors with the blue symbolizing Slovakia. My fourth point is the currency. The Cheese Corona CZK, sometimes abbreviated as KC, is the Cheese Republic national currency. The Cheese National Bank issues and regulated it. My fifth point is about language. Cheese is the official language of the Cheese Republic. It is a West Slavic language that shows many similarities with Slavic and other Slavic languages, while Cheese is the predominated language spoken by the majority of the population. English and other foreign languages are also spoken particularly in the city and among the younger generation. My last point is about the religion. The Czech Republic is one of the Europe's least religious countries. A sizable portions of the population consider themselves atheists or agnostic. Roman Catholic is the country's largest religious groups, followed by various Protestant denominations and a growing number of people who do not identify with any religions. Religion historically influence in the Czech Republic has declined significantly in recent decades. Next presenter please.
Hi madam, I'm Wadihatha Binti Hassan. I will present to you the history of CZ Republic. First, early history is very Slavic traits inhabit what is now the CZ Republic in early Middle Ages. The Greek Moravian Empire played an important role in the area the 19th century. Second, Habsburg. The Habsburg gained control of the CZ land in the 16th century, which became part of the Habsburg monarchy. Religious conflict arose during this time period, including the Hussite Wars and the Counter-Reformation. Third, First Republic. The Czechoslovak Republic was established in 1918 following World War I, and it included the Czech and Slovak lands. Fourth, Communists. Following World War II, the country was subject to communist rule as a part of Eastern Bloc. Fifth, Velvet Revolution. The peaceful Velvet Revolution led to the overthrow of the communist regime in 1989. Czechoslovakia split. Czechoslovakia was peacefully divided into two separate countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia in 1993 through the Velvet Divorce. 7. European Union and NATO. In 2004, the Czech Republic joined European Union and NATO.
Good evening to our lecturer and fellow friends. Today I'm going to explain about the culture of Jesus Republic. There are 6 main things I would like to explain in this slide. First is cuisine, sport, place of interest, arts and do's and don'ts. First, Jesus has a rich cultural heritage by its history. It's also known for its mesmerizing landscape and historic cities. This country culture is strongly characterized by the mixture of Slavic, Germanic and Jewish influences. First of all, I would like to talk about the country's cuisine. This country's history and agriculture reflect its cuisine. Most of their dishes are meat-based and also sweet-based food. For example, skinowa na smitne and gulas are more likely to meat-based, and trednik, peletniki and kolas are sweet-based food. The next slide is about sports. Jesus people are also active in their sports culture. There are some sports they used to play in Jesus, which is tennis, basketball, ice hockey, and also soccer, which is football. And also I have mentioned one of football player from their country who plays for Chelsea, and one more ice hockey player. And the next slide is about the place of interest in Jesus Republic. The first thing I would like to share here is about the city of Prague. Prague is their home city, which holds multiple architecture, mainly its castle and Charles Bridge. Second will be Kutna Hora, where the buildings in the Kutna Hora city is fully covered with skulls and skeleton. Not only their building, their churches over there also are covered with skulls and skeletons. Besides that, there are Bowman Switzerland National Park, which will be a treat for their nature lover who visit there, and Karavari City, which is mainly for spa, which also popular among the tourists. Next, not forgetting about their country arts. These country's visual arts are also known as architecture, can be shown by their mind-blowing architecture skill with their castle and Charles Bridge. Other than that, their classical music is also popular among them. Also for performing arts and theatre. Their national theatre over there is the main venue for opera, ballet and drama. Finally, it's about the do's and don'ts in Czech Republic. First, I would like to explain you about the do's in their country. Their way of greeting is with a firm handshake. The next one, we should be punctual in order to attend a meeting or event. Third one will be we should be polite while talking to them. And the fourth one, we are practiced to learn 1 or 2 words in their language, which will give them a respected feeling while talking to them. And the last one in those is we should maintain a little gap or a distance while talking to them, and we should not stand so near to the people we are talking. And the next one, I would like to explain about the don'ts to do in Czech Republic, which is we should never interrupt while someone is talking. This means we are disrespecting them while they are if we interrupt while they are talking. And the next one is we should not bring flowers in even numbers. It symbolizes funeral in their culture. And the next one is we need to be straight to the point while talking to someone. And the next one and the last one is never rush a relationship in their country. For them, relationship should be built step by step and not to be rushed.
Good evening, madam. My name is Chaisri Parthiban, and I would like to present about political system in Czech Republic. The Czech Republic operates under parliamentary representative democratic system. It has a bicameral parliament consisting of Chamber of Deputies, which is the lower house, and the Senate, which is the upper house. The president serves as a head of state, while Prime Minister is the head of the government. I would like to talk about Chamber of Deputies. The Chamber of Deputies with 200 members hold significant legislative power, electing the Prime Minister and overseeing the government. Members are elected through proportional representation for a 4-year term. Next, I would like to talk about the Senate. The Senate has 81 members elected for 6-year terms, with election held for 1/3 of the seat every 2 years. The Senate reviews and proposes amendments to the legislative passes by the Chamber of Deputies. Last but not least, I would like to talk about the President. The President elects for 5-year terms and certain executive points such as appointing the Prime Minister and member of government, as well presenting the country internationally.
My name is Maliti Ganesan. I'll take over from here. Political parties play a crucial role, and coalition governments are common due to the proportional representation system, as no single party typically secures an outright majority. Executive power is shared by the Prime Minister and the President, which is directly elected by popular vote to a 5-year term, which the President, who is also the head of state, appoints a Prime Minister who heads the government and advises the President on the appointment of other members of the government. Next is local government. The Czech Republic was formerly divided into 77 districts. These units are still recognized, but in 2000 the country re-established regions and the one city that reflect administrative divisions in place from 1948 to 1960. Local governments have the power to raise local taxes and are responsible for roads, utilities, public health and schools. Next is about justice. The Czech Republic's judicial system consists of a constitutional court, the Supreme Administrative Court and the Supreme Court, as well as high, regional and district courts. Military courts are under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. During the 1990s, the Czech government took steps to modify its legal system based on pre-1918 Austrian Criminal Code to meet standards set by the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe.
Hi madam, my name is Siti Nurratu Fazila binti Yusuf. I will present you infrastructure. In the Czech Republic, there are 4 modes of transport related to logistics, which consist of rail transport as the main transportation, followed by road transport, air freight, and also sea freight. Actually, the Czech Republic uses a lot of trains, not only for the transportation of goods, but also for the movement of people from one place to another. The Czech Republic also uses road transport for the movement of goods, which they usually use trucks and trailers. For air transport, the Czech Republic uses air cargo and air courier. Although it takes less time than other transportation, it is not widely used in the Czech Republic due to its very high cost. As for sea transport, Czech Republic will use vessels to transport goods from one place to another. Although the Czech Republic is located along the Elbe and Vltava rivers, it only has a few smaller ports such as Lovosice on the Elbe and Ústí nad Labem, which play a minor role in goods transport. Next, facilities. The Czech Republic has railway and airport facilities. As for the railways,
Czech Republic has approximately 9,435 km equal to 5,363 miles in total. For airports, there are 10 public international airports and 1,014 total airfields, and which are 71 of which have paved runways.
Technology. The digital education strategy with the introduction of breakthrough technologies. The framework educational program for elementary schools, strengthening undergraduate teacher training with a focus on the use of new technology as teaching tools. These innovative in sector are characterized not only by their high share in export, but also by their lion's share of private R&D funding, and as a result, creative industry are growing.
Next is logistic activities. Logistic activities in Czech Republic are affected by two main factors, which is the first one is the strategic location and the second one is the facilities. For strategic location, Czech Republic is located in the center of Europe, which makes it as a hub for transit routes. And then for the facilities, Czech Republic that has a major highway and recognition facilitate the movement of goods. Company often leverage these facilities for efficient supply chain management. Additionally, the country membership in the EU enhances cross-border trade and transportation.
For Part E, latest issues or trend in the country regarding on logistic matter. Czech Republic sees biggest protest in its history over austerity measures. Under the economic plans, the citizen will pay more tax on alcohol and medicine. Businesses will also pay more corporate tax. Labour unions staged a day of protest and strikes across the Czech Republic on Monday to voice their opposition to the government's package of cuts and austerity measures meant to keep the ballooning deficit under control. The second news is Amazon's first robotics center in the Czech Republic employs over 1,000 people and plans to onboard hundreds more by the end of the year. Designated as BRQ2, the center officially commenced operations in June of this year, marking a significant milestone. It heralds the introduction of the latest technology aimed at simplifying daily tasks for Amazon employees while prioritizing the safety of operations and offering high-quality working conditions for the staff. The third news is Swedish fashion retailer H&M is reducing the size of its distribution center in Hamburg, Germany, with plans to run a self-operated logistics center in Eastern Europe. The spokesperson points out some operations will be relocated a self-operated logistics center in Poland as an interim solution until a newly highly automated logistics center that H&M is building in the Czech Republic comes into operation. The fourth news is the Czech Republic's economy is growing mostly because people are spending more and the transportation system is getting better. About 38% of the cost of logistics in the country comes from the activities involved in moving goods, mostly transportation. Also, the country's location makes it easier to trade with countries in Europe. The lower cost of labor and the current growth of the domestic market, which offer many opportunities, help to attract foreign investors.
That's all from us. Thank you.